Business hours to get in here is 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's open every day. Swati crop. The purchase price here is 50 baht per person.
Thai 10 baht and you 50 baht.
Okay, 10 baht for Thai and 50 baht for Phanom. And as you can see at the bottom of this thing here, it says no drone zone, so you can't fly drones here.
No smoking.
And the walkways out front are built out of laterite as well, and sandstone. It's amazing. This is 1,000 years old. These are original stones. That have survived that long, yeah. Original stones. There are 2 po trees here on site that are extremely old, and all of these rock carved statues here are supposedly the top of a lotus plant, and they're ancient design of Khmer ancestors, same as what would be found in Angkor Wat. So there's also a second tree over here. They're absolutely beautiful, huge trees. And it kind of lines both sides of the walkway going to the castle. And there's ponds that surround, not surround, it's 3 sides of the castle. And what's the name, Jai?
Sikhoraphum Castle.
Sikhoraphum Castle. It's pretty amazing looking. I'm going to have to video it now. There was too much that Jai was reading to me for me to grasp it all. The one thing I can tell you, it was originally built in the 11th century. It's extremely old. And in the 17th century, it's a Hindu temple. That part I remember what she was telling me. And it was converted to a Thai temple in the 17th century.
Do you know where is it located?
It's located at Prasat.
Prasat, Tambon Ranang.
And it was built according to the ancient Khmer art style. Khmer. Oh, Khmer. Okay. Prasat Sikhoraphum is a Khmer temple located in Thailand, located between the cities of Surin and Sisaket. It was built in the 12th century. One article we read said the 11th century, by King Surin II for Hindu worship. The temple is composed of 5 sandstone and brick towers on a base made of laterite. And laterite, I was reading earlier, is a stone, subsurface stone, that was developed from many years of water erosion over it, and the stones were cut out of that. It was also sandstone used in the construction of this. So we'll get closer to it and give more description as we can find it. But as I'd mentioned already, we can't fly a drone here. This would be an awesome spot. Okay, the temple is composed of 5 sandstone and brick towers on a base made of laterite. So I'll try to determine exactly what the base part is, which I think the laterite is probably what the steps and stuff here below is. And there are sandstone based reliefs on the main towers depicting Shiva, Brahma, Ganesha, Vishu, and Uma. The door frames have sets of Apsara, Devatas, and Devarapalas. The temple was converted for use by Buddhists in the 16th century. Architectural contributions influenced by Laos are evident. Walking up the steps, gotta be careful. Are evident on the tower's roofs. The name comes from the Sanskrit word of South India, Shikara, meaning tower sanctuary. So I think I'm right about the laterite stone. Is this lower stone, and I think all of this base area here is the same. And the sandstone here, as you can see, they've carved it. Imagine the age of this. We're talking 1,000 years old. So I'm going to see if I can go inside and get a video. I'm not sure if I can see in there. I'm not sure if I should take my shoes off or not. I think I will, just to be safe. Makes sense. Wow, short. I hit my head on the doorway coming in. So you can't see very well in here. It's very dark. So anybody that's very tall, watch out for this dude right here, it'll get you. And it said something about all the doorways being to the east for some reason. I'll have to read up a little bit more on that again and tell you what that reason was. And there was also something we were reading talking about these little structures here that are at the doorways. And something mentioned also about inscription on the doorways, but I don't see anything. You see where this one's separated? It's just amazing it's lasted this many years. And you can see on this corner here where they've had to use more current brick for the restoration and repairs of it. But even that is 300 or 400 years old. The roof is gone here. So now that I see what the laterite looks like, I understand it a little bit more. It's more like a, it resembles lava rock. This one's had to have a considerable amount of repair done on it. They're beautiful in person. I can't really describe it. But I would say for sure it was worth our stop to come here. I can't tell with the bright sun if you can see the top and the way the architectural design is. It's one of the few that the top is still fully intact. I see there's vegetation growing in the top of that one, and the top is gone off of this one. It's got some vegetation growing on it as well. I'll see if I can get in a better position where the sun's not so bright. It's like right straight up 12 o'clock right now. So it's going to be hard to find a spot where you can actually get a good view of the top. I hope this gives a little bit better view of it. This is the only one that's really got the full visual of what it did look like. So I'll make it a point to try to figure out the reason for the doors all being on the east side, and I'll share that with you. And also these, you can see in this part of the video, on the left and right side of the doorway is the dancers, and look at the architectural work in that piece right there. I'll put the name of the dancers in the video because I can't remember it. And up there you got the, it looks like cobras, I'm not sure. But on each side there's also something else. It's hard to see because the sun glare is so bright. This is Bobby and Jai. We're completing our walk around Sikhoraphum Castle. 11th century construction, beautiful place. And there's some of the items I'm going to have to add in the video as I edit it, because I can't remember the names and they're too hard for me to pronounce anyhow. But anyhow, we hope you enjoyed this comment. If you reach right down here to the bottom and mash the like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. This is Bobby and Jai with Time to Get Going. Out.